Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first ever Granite Skate Invitational Tournament. I am your head announcer, Beta, and with me I have
Mads.
And we're going to start off our weekend with our first game. That is Salt City Roller Derby versus Rock City Roller Derby B-Sides. We'll go ahead and start off by announcing the roster for Salt City. Playing for Salt City, we have 003 Sinful, 010 Amanda Hug and Kill, 015 109 Dead Time Story, 13 Slay West, one of your captains 167 Judith Smackabee, number 1701 Jumper Bones, number 1989 Malibru's Barbie, number 2 Shove Me 2 Times, number 21 Deb Pool, number 316 Shakes Queer in the Skate Park, number 32 Gardner, number 394 Shoves Ferratu, number 704 Candy Crusher, number 812 Ipso Smackto, your other captain, number 919 Vi, number 93 Paddywhack, number 97 Unholy Ravioli, and your coach, Mama Menace.
And for the Rock City B-Sides, we have 0137 Sandy Checks, 0822 Dez, 0847 Ziggy Scarguts, 1212 Scrapple Roan, 14 Green Machine, 17 Rigor More Hits, 1953 Double Helix, 21 Hustler, 2150 Fifi, 22 Useless Talent, 248 Salt in Your Wound, 313 Nick's Warcat, 369 Dang She Fine, 405 Scrap Scallion, 409 Duck Duck Brews, 515 Rock Bottom, 66 Skirly Knot, 67 Post Mortimer, and Coach Go.
Go! All right, and we, of course, can't play any roller derby this weekend without our lovely officials, so we're going to give them all a quick shout-out. For our officials, we have Blondie, Mark, Bunny, Officially Mel, Category, Polytechnic, Sheriff, Sin, Cinder Elbows, Scoots My Glutes, Damon Mistress, Sticky Situation, Dry White Toast, The Dude, Ebb and Woe, Trampling Bias, Epi Penalty, Tugboat, Guinness, Veronica Scars, Emma Goldmangle, WEB Destroys, Indy, Wild Goose Chase, Wipeout, and Muffin. All of our officials are now getting into position. Skaters on the track.
I'll be right back.
And we are off. Taking our first jam of the Granite Skate Invitational is 0137, our lead jammer, Sandy Checks for the Rock City Roller Derby B-Sides. And jamming for Salt City, we have number 919, Vi almost out of the pack there at the front. And through, now eligible to score. Sandy Checks looking to work through the pack here at the apex and gets through the pack, chooses to call off the jam there. And jamming now, we have number 17, Rigor More Hits. And that is number
32, Gardner.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Both jammers out of the pack now. Gardner choosing to get just on the other side of the pack and call up the jam there. And that is an official review called by Rock City.
It's a very early official review.
Very, very early official review. We're going to take that time to remind everybody in-house about our charity for the weekend. A portion of the proceeds from this tournament will go to the Manchester Diaper Pantry. The Manchester Diaper Pantry is a nonprofit organization based in Manchester, New Hampshire, dedicated to meeting the diaper needs of families in our local community. Our mission is to provide free diapers and diapering essentials to families, regardless of income level, race, gender, ethnicity, or housing status, because we believe every child deserves access. Creative images, face and body artistry. Our creative imaginings is many types of artistry mixed together. Face and body painting, festival glitter, glitter and airbrush tattoos, and more. Be sure to check them out over by the vendor tables.
It looks like as a result of that official official review, the jammer for Salt City is going to be sitting in the box for a penalty that I presume the officials found.
We're waiting for the penalty to show up on our penalty board up here.
But this will be a power jam for Rock City, and they have Fifi on the jam line. Looks like a back block for number 32.
Ooh, directional call there on number 21, Hustler. Salt City doing a pretty good job of being able to slow down Fifi. Able to kill a good bit of time for that penalty. And we now have Gardner back on the track.
Some really nice offense to get Gardner through the pack by one of the Salt City blockers. I wish I saw the number, but it was great offense on the inside line so that Gardner could get through and force that call off.
Excellent job there by Salt City to be able to minimize the impact of that power jam.
jam line for Salt City, we have number 93, Patty Whack, and Sandy Checks for Rock City.
Paddywhack through with lead jammer.
Ooh, a big hit from 167 on Salt City. That is Judas Maccabee. And a power jam for Salt City as Sandy Checks goes to the box on a cut.
Offense here from some of the Salt City blockers trying to break up Rock City's wall and getting Paddywhack through for 4 more points. Paddywhack hitting the pack here. Tripod for Paddywhack to beat. All 4 Rock City blockers at the front now, with Salt City looking to slow down our Rock City jammer, that is Sandy Checks. Sandy Checks still trying to work through the pack here. 2 to beat at the front. And Sandy Checks is out now. Eligible to score. And Paddywhack calling off the jam there. Biggest jam so far with 12 points for Salt City.
And a lead change.
Woo! That is a timeout called by...
I think our officials?
Is it official timeout? Looks like, yes, official timeout.
That's what it's looking like. Going into our next jam, it looks like for Salt City it is 812 Ipsos Macto, and for Rock City it is number 17 Rigor Moorheads.
And there's our magic whistle. We are back.
Did you check the screen? Did you check the screen? Oh, because I checked it and we're not on.
And both jammers hit the pack there. Beefy trying to really force through the Salt City wall there. We have both jammers still fighting against the pack. It's the longest we've gone without a lead jammer for a jam so far.
Both teams do a really good job of performing it.
Ipsos Facto with 12 points there. And lining up for a jam, we have 369 Deng Shi Fine, and that is 919 by 369 Deng Shi Fine through with lead jammer status for Rock City. And getting knocked just over the outside line there and calling off the jam. Looks like able to pick up all 4 points though.
Looks like our next jammers are Sandy Checks for Rock City and Gardner for Salt City.
And both jammers hitting the pack here. Pack starting right up on that pivot line. Sandy Checks fighting a Salt City tripod at the front. Really dragging them out, extending that pack there. And the no pack call. Sandy Checks now has lead jammer status. Gardner out of the pack as well. Sandy. One to beat. Oh, knocked over that inside line and choosing to call jam there. Four more points picked up by Rock City.
Looks like our next jammers are Patty Whack and Rigor Hips.
Ooh, Paddywhack finding that outside line, staying just inside the line there on those toe stops, and is through for lead jammer status.
Roxy is doing a really good job of closing that elevator door right as Paddywhack comes up. Paddywhack pushing through though, making it to the top of the pack. One more, two more, one more. Oh, and she's gone. That's 4 points.
Rigor hits still working through the pack here, getting knocked over that inside line and cycled back. Salt City really making Rigor hits work for it. Paddywhack, meanwhile, through for another 4.
And a star pass to Fifi for Rock City. Paddywhack calls the jam, making that a 12-0 jam in favor of Salt City.
And that is a timeout called by Salt City. A little close. They called the 5 seconds. Four 1 and then 1-4. That's your go-go fact for the day.
Wow. We have Sandy Checks and Ipsos Smackdo out on the jam line. Okay, a little pivot line start. 2015 loves to see them coming. Some really nice footwork from Sandy Checks, but gets caught by the Salt City wall.
Ooh, nice hit to the inside there by number 2-1 Hustler on 8-1-2 Ipsos Macto. Ipsos Macto out though with lead. Quite a clump of bodies there in the apex. Ipsos Macto finding that outside line, able to get through though, picks up 4. And that is a track cut on Sandy Checks, giving Salt City the power jam.
Oh, some really nice off. Ooh! I mean, nice offense from Salt City to spread apart all of the Rock City players.
Ooh, and Ipsos Macto is going to call the jam there, making the next jam a power start.
Burn is over, so we're gonna get started. We have Vi jamming for Salt City unopposed. This is a power start. Oh, beautiful capping offense played by Salt City to get Vi through.
Ooh, Sandy checks on the track now from that penalty, getting hit to the outside by 167. That is Judith Smackby.
And Sandy checks out with a little fancy footwork on the inside line.
And by calling off the jam there. 7 points picked up by Salt City. Vi able to call it off just in time to keep Rock City at 0 for that jam.
On the jam line for Salt City, we have Gardner, and for Rock City, we have Dang She Fine. Quick feed, Dang She Fine pushing the Salt City wall to the front of the engagement and getting lead. But Gardner out to the quick star stash.
Ooh, Dang She Fine hitting the pack, getting knocked over that outside line, choosing to call off the jam. 2 points picked up. Another official timeout.
This time for a hydration. getting back to it, we have Patty Whack and Fifi on the jam line.
Thank you. Also, no panda brain food chat. It's not here. It's just the Invitational guys.
And both our jammers currently in the pack. And that is lead jammer status 2, number 2150. We had a star pass to Slay West.
That was a quick start pass. I didn't see it.
That was very quick.
That was a good start pass. Our next jammers are Ipsos Maxo and Dang She Fine.
Neither jammer out of the pack just yet. Ipsos Maxo tried to go to that inside line, got caught just in time, and 369, Dang She Fine out of the pack for lead jammer status. Ipsos Maxo also out of the pack, eligible to score now. Pack moving pretty quick into the straightaway, and 369 Dang She Fine going just over that inside line, calling off the jam. Able to pick up 2 points though.
Ooh, a new jammer for Salt City, number 2, should be 2 times. That's funny, the number in the name.
Yep.
And then Sandy Checks for Rock City.
Oh, but Sandy Checks just barely getting out in front of the...
Shoved me 2 times. That was a good 0-0 jam.
Yeah.
An official timeout called.
For a good snack. Head on down.
We have Fifi and Vi back on the jam line. Just
And both jammers hitting the pack. Vi through for lead jammer status for Salt City.
a little bit of jammer on jammer. Ooh, but Vi is on the toe stops, gets through. 4 points for Salt City.
We love to see some jammer on jammer. It's always exciting. Oh, that was a track cut call on Fifi, giving Vi a power jam. Uh-oh. We had a mouth guard fallout. Vi heading back real quick to grab that. Those are important.
That tastes like concrete.
And calling off the jam there. 2 seconds left for that penalty, it looks like. Nice power start here.
Fifi's standing in the box, so there's less than 10 seconds on this power start. So Gardner and Salt City are gonna set something up, see what they can make happen. And Fifi's out.
Fifi now back on track. Could be anyone's lead jammer status. Rock City doing a really solid job of keeping Gardner from just getting through. And lead jammer status goes to Fifi. Gardner still fighting through the pack. Star in hand. Fifi looking to make this first scoring pass of this jam. Knocked over to that outside line.
Oh, on the other side, we have Salt City jammer Gardner going to the box on a cut.
Ooh, that gives Rock City the power jam now. And Fifi choosing to call off that jam, giving Rock City the power start. Oh, looks like Fifi was able to pick up all 4 points there.
And your sole jammer out there, you have 369, thanks you fine. Let's see what Rock City can make of this. Got a classic setup 2 and 2 for offense, but it looks like Rock is content to let Dang Shi Fine go at this by herself, stretch out the pack.
Looks like that might be a good call. Dang Shi Fine powering through. Nice little toe stop work on that outside line and has lead jammer status.
Dang Shi Fine on it with the jammer communication, setting up her offense nicely.
Uh-oh, that's another penalty to Gardner. Dang Shi Fine now with a power jam.
Dang Shi Fine stretching the pack out. Rock City with a goat in the back, and Dang Shi Fine with some fancy footwork getting herself out of the front.
For our friends a little unfamiliar with roller derby terms, a goat is when you cap one of the opposing blockers to separate them from their teammates at the front, giving you the pack advantage at the back. Dang Shi Fine going over that outside line. Gardner now back on the track. Gardner with the star stash, able to get along that inside line there. Now out and eligible to score. Dang Shi Fine choosing to call off the jam there. 8 points picked up by Rock City. And Salt City is using their official review as a timeout. With just under 7.5 minutes left in our half, our score is Salt City 65, Rock City 30. While we're taking this time out, friendly reminder to head on over and check out the vendor area. Over in our vendor area, we have our creative images, face and body artistry. Our creative imaginings is many types of artistry mixed together, face and body painting, festival glitter, glitter and airbrush tattoos, and more. As well as April Landry Art, a New England-based cartoonist and illustrator using art to help explain and deal with the world. You can also head on over and check out some fun roller derby merch as well. Support your local team, as well as official Granite Skate Invitational merch.
setting up on the line once again. We have Sandy Checks and Patty Whack.
Some fun pivot line shenanigans to start us off. Both jammers forcing their way through. Paddywhack able to get out. And Salt City doing a pretty decent job of slowing down Sandy Checks here. Sandy Checks knocks that inside line. Very, very solid blocking we've seen here today. Really making these jammers work for it. And Sandy Checks out, now eligible to score. Paddywhack picking up 4 and choosing there to call off the jam.
We have Fifi and Ipsos Facto back out on the line.
Bit of a cluster here. All of the blockers kind of mixed in with each other. Ipsos Macto able to get that inside line though, and through picking up lead jammer status for Salt City. We have Fifi still working through the pack. Ooh, some nice little backward skating through the pack there on that outside line. And through and eligible to score. Ipsos Macto choosing to call off the jam there. We made a penalty called on
1-3.
Yep, that looks like 1-3 Slay West.
On the jam line, we have Deng Shi Fine and Vi. Right on that line. Getting a little bit of a running start up to the pivot line.
Both teams starting down a blocker. Oh! That is Deng Shi Fine.
But stayed inbounds.
That was beautiful.
That was really great.
Both jammers just powering through here, picking up a good bit of speed. And Deng Shi Fine hitting the pack, calling off the jam, but still able to get through was Vi, picking up 2 points.
3 points, I think. I think it's a 3-3.
Looks like 3? I thought it was 3. Yeah, 3-3. Every point counts.
We have number 2, shoving 2 times, and Sandy Checks back on the jam line.
Sandy Checks knocked over that inside line, getting psyched. Ooh.
Picking up a cut. So it is just shoving 2 times on the linebacker. Ooh, a great, nice catching by 2-1. That's Hustler. So that the wall can reform with them. Beautiful reformation.
Oh yeah. Shove me 2 times, able to get through though with lead jammer status for Salt City. And that is Sandy Checks back on the track now. Star in hand. Shove me 2 times, fighting at the front. Offense there from number 1-3 Slay West. And Sandy Checks through the pack, now eligible to score for Rock City. Should be 2 times, choosing to call off the jam there.
Looks like our next jammers are Fifi and Paddywhack.
Paddywhack able to power through, picking up lead jammer status for Salt City. Oh, not picking up lead jammer status. Looked like lead jammer status, but that was instead a back block call.
Ooh, nice hit out by number 010, Amanda Hugging kill, preventing Fifi from getting that lead jammer status. But Rock City doing a really good job of separating the pack, drawing it out so Fifi gets lead.
Blocker set up in turn 2. Moving into the straightaway now. Salt City looking to try and collapse and keep Fifi from getting through. Doing a very good job of that so far. Fifi trying to get through on that outside line, not able to get there. And Paddywhack able to get through the pack, now eligible to score, and Fifi choosing to call off that jam.
Back on the jam line, Dang She Fine and Ipso Smackdo. We've got a sort of 2-in-2 start going on for both teams.
Oh, Ipso Smackdo almost able to find that opening, but number 2-1 Hustler doing a very good job of getting in Ipso Smackdo's way. Think she finds cycled back. Ipso Smackdo through though for lead jammer status. Think she find also out of the pack.
Maybe 50 feet behind Ipso Smackdo, speeding into the pack, picking up what looks like 3 points. Yes, 3 points.
That is 3 points.
And Dang She Fine picking up 9. 3-0 Jan in favor of Salt City. Don't think we'll get another jam.
And we do not. Our score going into intermission is Salt City Roller Derby 82, Rock City Roller in just around 15 minutes. If you're in-house, be sure to check out the vendors and head outside to check out the empanada truck. And we will see you guys right around 11 o'clock.
Going in the second half, our penalty board isn't looking too bad. We have a couple skaters with 1, a couple skaters with 2, only 1 skater from each with 3. So we're looking pretty clean.
Yeah, this hasn't been a super penalty-heavy game so far, which is what we like to see.
And a lot of blocker penalties. It's been mostly jammer penalties.
Yeah, mostly jammer penalties, which isn't fun as the jammer, but...
No.
For those of you on the stream, I just witnessed a very cute little Rock City cheer, and one of them blew a kiss over to Salt City, and I loved that. That's good sportsmanship. We're here for that.
Both teams have been playing some really good defense. A lot of four blockers versus a jammer, and then sending that offense when needed. It's really good, like slow shutdown kind of derby defense.
Yeah, we had some very, very solid walls. Really nice recycling to the front of the pack. It's been very good all around. Rock City starting down a blocker.
Our jammers starting off are Fifi and Paddywhack. Ooh, a little jammer on jammer. Cute.
We love to see it. Ooh, and Paddywhack through picking clean jammer status for Salt City.
Number 405 returning from the box and getting into playing some defense against Paddywhack, who's hit the back of the pack. On the opposite end of the pack, Fifi has stretched the pack out and is out.
Paddywhack trying to go inside, getting knocked out and calling off the jam before Fifi can come up. 3 points for Salt City there.
Our next jammers are looking like Sandy Checks and Vi.
And both jammers are off hitting the pack, trying to find an opening. Both teams doing a very good job of closing out on the inside and outside as these jammers are moving laterally.
Amanda Huggingkill with some amazing defense on Sandy Checks. Vi is your lead jammer for Salt City, coming into the pack on her first scoring trip. Some inside-outside lateral movements. Wow, Sandy is still trying to make her initial.
Rock City tripod here doing a very good job of slowing down Paddywhack. Sandy Checks able to stay right on those toe stops and through. Paddywhack choosing to call off jam there. 4 points picked up by Salt City.
Our next jammers are Gardner and Dang Shi Fine. Rock City starting down, but I think only for like a second.
Looks like it. Actually, Rock City going to be starting down to one of the penalties just starting.
So some jammer on jammer blocking there from Dang Shi Fine.
And, ooh, they're clean.
Some nice defense from Hustler and Green Machine from Rock City holding them down. And a power jam as Gardner goes to the box.
This is going to be big for Rock City to try and shorten the gap here. We'll see how they play it. Rock City Block is doing an excellent job of breaking up the Salt City pack and holding some of them off to the side so that Dang Shifi can power through.
Ooh, a nice little bead dip on the outside. And now Rock City moving to play offense.
And Dang Shifi choosing to call out the jam there. Gardner able to just get back on the track.
It's an 8-0 jam in favor of Rock City.
I think you got to come up with it. I was standing over there and just sitting.
But if we have too much, then we get feedback.
Okay.
We have Fifi and Ipsos Macto on the jam line.
Ooh, Ipso Smackdo through for lead jammer status. Ipso Smackdo looking to make that scoring pass, picking up 4.
Some beautiful drawbacks from Salt City. And some beautiful footwork by Fifi to get them out on their initial. This looks like it's going to be a 2-minute jam. I think it's a Smackdo, or got it no pass, no penalty, so not lead. But Fifi took the star off, so there will be no lead jammer. 2-minute jam, yay!
Yay, everyone's favorite.
There's only a minute left.
Pack stopping in the straightaway here, right before turn 3. Ooh. Back block called on Ipso Smackdo, giving Fifi a power jam. Oh, Fifi falling to the inside there.
Two Rock City blockers going to the box.
And very nice little dip on the outside there. Fifi through for 4. Rock City with just 2 blockers on the track right now. And that is the end of our jam. Let's see, final scores.
Rock City start with 2 in the box. Your jammers are Sandy Checks and Vi. Ooh, some beautiful offense from Salt City to get Vi through.
And we do have a lead jammer this time. It is Vi. Sandy checks through, now eligible to score for Rock City. And Vi choosing call off jam there.
I'm seeing Dang Shifi and Patty Whacker out on the jam line. Ooh, a little bit of a jammer on jammer shove. And now blocking from Dang Shifi.
Patty Whack finding that outside line through for lead jammer status.
Ooh, Dang Shifi shooting out of the center of the pack, but track behind.
Calling off the jam there, picking up 3 points and keeping Dang Shifi scoreless.
We have Shove Me 2 times and Fifi out in the jam line. Rock City starting at the top, but drawing back. Some jammer on jammer blocking from Fifi.
Ooh, Fifi through. Picking Bleak Jammer status for Rock City. And Fifi calling off the jam there. Salt City just able to pick up all four with a nice little move there on the inside line from Shove Me 2 times.
Official timeout called.
Check out our vendors over by the main entrance. Some more vendors we have today are our Creative Images face and body artistry, as well as April Landry art. Additionally, let's give a shout out to more of our sponsors. We have Painted Rain Studio. Painted Rain Studio began with an obsessive, passionate weirdo who loves controlled chaos. Backside table to learn more.
Our jammers on the jam line, it looks like Sandy Checks and Ipsos Macdo. Another pivot line start, giving our jammers a little bit of a running start at the jam. Both jammers really just pushed up there. Ooh, some really nice one-on-one blocking by 21 from Salt City, Deadpool.
Ipsos Macdo coming in for that first scoring pass, choosing to call off the jam there. Four points picked up by Salt City. So coming up next we have 369 Dang Shefine and number 93 Paddywhack.
Start, and Day She finding the outside line for lead jammer. Paddywhack not even a half track behind.
Day She powering through, taking a bit of a ball and calling up the jam there. Able to keep Paddywhack from scoring. Picking up 2.
Our next jammers are Vi and Fifi.
And both our jammers are off. Very solid pack here at the start. Now, of course, I say that and they spread out a bit. Vi at the front with a Rock City 2-wall. That is a multiplayer call. Now it's just number 2-1 Hustler for Vi. And Vi is through. Fifi out of the pack as well. But Vi with lead jammer status.
A beautiful one-legged glide around the pack gets Vive 4 points.
As the curse gets passed. Is this a sneak?
Our next jammers, Sandy Checks and Shug Me 2 times. Another pivot line start. Just gonna give our jammers a little run at it, but some jammer on jammer. Sandy Checks slowly blocking up, leading Shug Me 2 times to the Rock City wall.
Ooh, Sandy Checks just beating Shove Me 2 times out. Shove Me 2 times right on Sandy Checks' heels. Nice little jammer on jammer tap there. Shove Me 2 times passing, and Sandy Checks choosing to call off that jam.
I enjoy a little jammer on jammer.
Love it.
I know. Alright, our next jammers are Ipsos Smacto and Dang She Fine.
And Dang She Fine doing a little jammer on jammer blocking here, trying to guide Ipsos Macto to that inside where the Rock City wall was set up, but Ipsos Macto able to find the outside and pick up lead jammer status. Dang She Fine right behind though. And Ipsos Macto calling off the jam there.
Picking up maybe no points.
No points.
Didn't quite get the hips around in time, but it's okay. Next time, next time. Our next jammers are Patty Whack and Fifi. Another running start for our jammers. Ooh, Fifi powers through.
Getting cycled back here though by number 010, Amanda Hugginkill.
Oh, beautiful hip check.
No pass. So that means we do not have a lead jammer yet. And we won't have a lead jammer at all because Patty Whack has removed the star. This gives us a 2-minute jam. Fifi thought that maybe, just maybe, could get away with calling it off. Unfortunately, could not do that. We are continuing on.
Ooh, a nice leading offense into a star pass. A great star pass to Amanda Hugginkill. Hugging that outside line. Both jammers out getting 4 points. Attempted jammer on jammer, a little tumble, but we're up. We're all good. No pack is called, which allows Amanda to get through with a little hop.
Oh, very nice. Able to stay on those toes on the outside line there, on those wheels, and get through. An official review by Rock City. If we find out what for, we will let you guys know. In the meantime, be sure to head on outside and check out the food trucks. Pick up some nice empanadas. Also, be sure to check out our charity for the weekend. that is the Manchester Diaper Pantry. A portion of the proceeds from this tournament will go to the Manchester Diaper Pantry. Manchester Diaper Pantry is a nonprofit organization based in Manchester, New Hampshire, dedicated to meeting the diaper needs of families in our local community. Our mission is to provide free diapers and diapering essentials to families, regardless of income level, race, gender, ethnicity, or housing status. Because we believe every child deserves access to clean, dry diapers.
As it stands, our score is 134, Salt City to Rock City 70. Our penalty boards aren't looking too different than at the beginning of the second half. A couple more people have gotten one. Only one player with 4. It's looking pretty clean.
Our officials are conferring in the center here. We'll let you know once we know the outcome of the official review. Also, be sure to be on the lookout for our fundraising team selling raffle tickets. Prizes include gift cards to the Laurels Farm, Sky Zone, Chunky's, The Puritan, Airport Diner, Campo Enoteca, You're Fired, Granite State Escape Room, Painted Rain Studio, Palace Theater, and Canopy Lake Park. Proceeds will benefit both NHRD and the Manchester Diaper Pantry.
Looks like our official review is over. Our refs are going to confer with the teams. Don't wave at me, Tugboat. Maybe not.
While we're waiting for
Skaters are taking the line again. Our jammers are Sandy Checks and Ipsos Macdo. Both jammers pushing up, finding some solid defensive walls. I have to say, Rock City's been doing a great job at these 2 walls they've been putting up.
oh, let's see who had it.
It looks like Rock City. Looks like Sandy.
That is Sandy Checks Ripley Jammer status.
It's a foot race. Ooh, some beautiful fast feet through the pack. Let's see. It looks like
3 each?
3. Yeah.
Salt City starting down 2 blockers, it looks like. We'll see how the Jammers take this. We have 9195 for Salt City and lead jammer for the Jam, number 369, Dang She Fine for Rock City.
Ooh, some explode, like it's Dang She Fine exploding through the middle of that 2 wall, coming out, getting 4 and calling it off. Beautiful, clean, quick jam.
Salt City now with just 1 blocker in the box. Rock City still with the blocker advantage on the track. Coming up for this jam, we have Show Me 2 times, and I believe Fifi. Yeah, Fifi.
Ooh, a nice hit from 1-2-1-2, Scrapple Rowan. Oh, and it manages to draw the cut on Shove Me 2 times. This is a power jam for Rock City.
And Fifi with that lead jammer status now. Rock City getting into position in turn 1 going into the apex.
Rock City sending 2 to do offense, holding 2 back, stopping, playing some more passive offense, letting the pack draw itself out.
Oh, Fifi able to stay on those toe stops on that outside line. Beautiful work there to get through.
Should be 2 times back on the track.
Fifi going just over that outside line, choosing to call off the jam there. One more point picked up there.
Looks like our jammers are Sandy Checks and Patty Whack. Ooh, a pivot line start.
We've seen lots of pivot line starts today.
I know.
Big fan of pivot line shenanigans.
I'm a big fan of pivot line starts.
Patty Whack taking that little bit of extra speed she was able to get and hitting the pack here. Rock City not letting Patty Whack through just yet though.
Both these walls really solid. Not making it easy for either jammer.
We've seen quite a few solid walls today, and it's just the first game of the day. And, oh, Sandy checks through, picking up the jammer status.
Ooh, a star pass to Amanda Hugginkill. Repeat star pass taker. She sneaks, I think she stole some points. Let's see. Looks like 1-2 Rock City. So it's a 2-1 jam in favor of Rock City. Our next jammers, Ipsos Smacto and 369 Dang She Fine.
Ipsos Macto able to find that inside line, picking up a lead jammer status. Moving with a good bit of speed here around the track. Dang She Fine also out of the pack now.
Ooh, a lovely little apex, maybe straightaway hop. Some offense cleared it. It was great for 4 points. Oh, and it looks like, our next jammers, Vi and Fifi. Oh my goodness, another pivot line start.
We love it. More pivot line shenanigans. And both jammers hitting the pack here. Fifi trying to get that outside line. Salt City doing a very good job of not quite letting it happen. Vi trying to just power through. Ooh. And nice moves there, getting by through the pack.
A big hit by Salt City 109. Dead Time Story. Some nice offense by 21 from Salt City to get by out for 4.
Fifi with the star in hand now. And a star pass. That is to, I believe that is number 248, Salt in Your Wound.
Vi come back to the pack for more points. Already scored 12, come back for more. Pushing their way through the pack. It's 4 more, so that's 16. That's our highest scoring jam of the game so far.
That is indeed.
I think Salt City content to let this run till the jam comes to a natural conclusion. Letting Vi just pick up all the points they want.
2 wall currently blocking Salt in Your Wound.
Beautiful 2 wall. That's Amanda Hugginkill and
That is number 003.
Sinful.
Sinful, yeah. Very, very strong 2 wall there.
That's a 20-point jam from Vi. That is the highest scoring jam of the game so far. Our next jammers are Sandy Chex and 704.
We have Canopy Lake Park tickets, Skystone tickets, a craft box, 6 studio fees for pottery painting, $120 escape room to Granite State Escape, 4 Chunky's ticket vouchers, and 2 free popcorn. We have a 50-50 raffle, a Squishmallow raffle, 2 Dark Matter Stout beers, as well as a $50 Puritan gift card, 1 hair basket. Be sure to check out our raffles if you are interested in any of those items.
We're gearing up a nice close start. Not at the pivot line this time, at the jam line.
Wow. they've left the pivot line. I'm proud of them. And Sandy checks, knocks that outside. Candy Crusher trying to power through here. Very strong four-wall. Sandy checks, 2 to beat, and is through. Picking up lead, jammer status for Rock City.
Candy Crusher that start off. Star pass to 13. Slay West, who's out of the pack.
Sandy checks, falling down. Tried to call off the jam.
Sandy checks, picking up a cut?
A track cut, I think?
Sandy checks
Oh,
calling
now
off
they're
the
calling
jam.
out. Yeah, okay. Rock City, unfortunately, has already used their official review, so it's not like they can really contest that. I think that would be the one to contest.
Our next jammers,
Official timeout called.
and in Paddywhack.
We have just over 4 minutes left on our game clock. As everyone knows, in roller derby, sometimes that's more. Depends on when our jams start. Score currently with 4 minutes left on the game clock is Salt City Roller Derby 166 to Rock City Roller Derby's 88.
At one point.
There's that rolling whistle, so looks like we're gonna get going again. Oh, it looks like our score is updated to 4-4 on that last jam. Maybe some missed points. But we're going, and we're off. Both jammers barely to the pack, but it's Paddywhack out with leads. Just tiptoeing up that outside line.
Think she fine, 2 to beat, and is through. Paddywhack calling off the jam there. Dang she fine able to get into the pack. Paddywhack and Dang she fine both. Oh no, Paddywhack with 1, Dang she fine with 2 it looks like.
Other way around.
Other way around, other way around. 2, 3 for Paddywhack, 1 for Dang she fine.
Our next jammers is looking like Fifi and Shove Me 2 times. Looking low. Pushing. Both jammers just trying to shove their way through the pack.
These are walls that do not really let that happen though. And that is Fifi able to find that inside the line, picking up lead. Jammer status for Rock City. Showed me 2 times with the star in hand. Fifi making it through the pack, 1 to beat, and is through for 4 points.
A nice long drawback from Rock City on Shove Me 2 times. Wow, Fifi. Ooh, nice little spin to the front to get some points.
Rock City doing a very good job that time of keeping Shove Me 2 times from getting out of the pack. Shove Me 2 times now out of the pack, eligible to score. Fifi with the attempted track cut, choosing to call off the jam there.
The attempted apex jump.
Oh, apex jump. Oh, sorry. My brain is just...
It's okay. That was an 8-0 jam for Rock City, bringing our score up to 169.97.
That is very good for Rock City.
We're near on that first bucket.
Yep, they're almost at the century mark. And both jammers are off jamming. We have Sandy checks, and that is 701.
1701.
1701.
Jumper Bones.
Couldn't see that first one. Jumper Bones. This is our first jam from Jumper Bones, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Sandy checks.
Ooh,
Through for 4 more. And we broke the century mark. Rock City now at 101.
ooh. And Jumper Bones doing a nice little dip and a spin to stay in bounds and get out for their initial. Sandy checks, making it past number 97 and calling it off. It's a quick 8-0 jam. Another good jam for Rock City.
Yes, very good. Score now is Salt City 169, Rock City 105. We have 30 seconds left on the period clock.
Feeling this might be our last jam.
Shh, don't say that. You're
I
gonna
know.
jinx it. It's the announcer curse, dude.
I'm no expert. We have Dang She Fine and Ipso Smackdo jamming.
See who gets the lead here. And Dang She Fine out with lead.
Immediately the star comes off from Ipso Smackdo, but doesn't need to pass it. Just some fancy footwork to get through the pack.
Dang She Fine hopping over the outside line, calling off the jam there. We'll wait and see what points are collected here, but that is our last jam of our first game at the Granite Skate Invitational. Waiting for our officials to finalize our scores. Waiting for our rolling whistle. And there it is. Our final score is Salt City Roller Derby taking home the win with 169 to Rock City Roller Derby's 108. Let's give a big round of applause for all of our skaters.
Yay!
Our next game coming up at 1 p.m. is New Hampshire Roller Derby All-Stars versus the Aroostook Roller Derby Biohazards. I've been Beta, and with me I have Head.
I'm mad.
And we will see you guys for our next game at 1 o'clock.